Hey, welcome everybody. Hello everyone. Tonight we are going to be playing. What are we going to be playing? I haven't the faintest. Okay. Good to see we've got a nice vote of confidence in terms of our content for tonight. No plans. Hang on, I need to toggle my little guy. There we go. And here we go. Perfect. Alright, let's see. We could totally do some sort of just chatting. I'd want maybe a theme for that if we wanted to do that. But, I've also been thinking about Cass and I playing Necrobarista. Yes! It's a game I've been wanting to play for so goddamn long. It's a visual novel about... What's it about? It's about coffee, the nightlife, and Melbourne. And dealing with death. Dealing with death? Do tell! Of course. Anyway. Basically, you are a barista in a cafe for the dead. I think it's, and they have like 24 hours before they pass on. They can spend their last day there or something. Oh, what else? It has a lot to do with Melbourne culture, and like I guess Melbourne's got a especially hipstery coffee scene. I don't know. But yeah. It's super fun, and also I found out earlier today, I somehow didn't already know this, that the soundtrack was done by Kevin Penkin, who, amongst other things, did the soundtrack for Made in Abyss, The Rising of the Shield Hero. Shit, there's one other thing I really like that he did. Alright, I'm about to pull out Wikipedia. Kevin Penkin. Was it... No, it wasn't Land of the Lustrous. What? Oh my goodness. Necrobarista, Made in Abyss, Shield Hero. There. I mean, I already said Shield Hero. Tower of God. There we go. It's an anime based on a really popular long-running webcomic, which if you haven't read, I highly recommend. Webtoon, I guess, not webcomic, although they're very similar. I feel like it's probably this. They're maybe synonymous at this point, actually. Alright, let me start off with a self-hydrate. Bam! I tried reading... Okay, you're gonna redeem a hydrate again? Fine, I'll drink water this time. I just drank tea. Alright, there you go. You cunt. I tried reading it and couldn't get into it. That's fair. It does kind of have a rocky start, but like every webcomic does, so I can't really use that as a defense. What else about it? It also... the anime is pretty good. It does a great job of summarizing the first, 50 or so episodes? Something like that. But yeah, the anime, the art style's unique, and it's got obviously a fantastic soundtrack because, you know, Kevin Penkin. So yeah, highly recommend watching the anime, and if you enjoy the anime, to read the webtoon. Somewhere on the internet you can actually find like if you watch the anime, read these episodes that weren't covered, and then you can start off at this episode in the webtoon. But I have no idea where that exists. I mean, you can just also start at the very beginning of the webtoon and just, you know, re-experience it. You know, the way one normally reads a story. Okay, so, without further ado, everyone always says without further ado, you know? Because you don't need anything more to say. Hey, Shin and Caspian, thank you all for coming. We're doing fantastic. How are you doing? Hey guys, glad to see you can make it. That's what I was just about to say, Mad. Something along those lines. Because everyone, you always hear the phrase, without further ado, meaning there's nothing left to say. But if you're without it, that means you don't have any ado. There's nothing ado. So, with further ado, does that just work? Ladies and gentlemen, with further ado, Cass and Lux. Lovely. Charming as always. Okay, let's get Necrobarista booted up. Excuse me while I try and figure out what a video game is. Come on, I did my research for the stream. I know what a video game is. I can do this. Awesome. Great to see you guys are both doing fine. Hell yeah. Okay, this game wants to go full screen, but you know what we say about full screen games when you only have one monitor for streaming. You don't go full screen? Exactly. So, once the game loads up a bit, we're going to swap to borderless windowed. And can we change the window? Okay, we're gonna have to go... Oh boy, that's actually... Not only is that not much better, but it might actually be worse. Oh god, that wasn't much better at all. Oh no. Every progressive setting is just making this more and more scuffed. We might just have to do full screen. It's just gonna be rough as hell. Also, James, hello. Glad to see you're here. Okay, seems like we might have to end up just doing this game full screen. And I guess I'll open up our phone for chat, in case something fucks up. Oh boy! Yup, we love to see it. Let's just try a couple more things. Okay, yeah, the resolutions only get smaller. It's not a resizable game screen, so, you know, we hate to see that. I guess as a treat. Oh wait, oh yes. Huh? Yeah, you got something you want to say there? Say it. Okay. Okay, so let's hop on over to our this view. And then we'll set the source to not the witness. That's what we played last time. Okay. There we... Oh, woo, that's a big boy. Oh, wow. Woo, jeez. Man, this is a scuffed stream. Scuffed as all heck. Is there a resize to screen? Let me quickly double check. Transform. Fit to screen. Yep, that's exactly what I wanted. And we found it. Oh boy. So, with further ado, let's play the Necrobarista. Alright, continue. I don't think we started a game, but sure. Let me just check. Am I moving right now? Was that me speaking? And is this back to me speaking? Okay. Alright. Okay. The thought of the faraway grave on the plain. They, not the. They thought of the comrade who came not again. Oh god, plain. Never try to rhyme plain and again. I guess maybe if you're like, I don't know, maybe in an Australian accent does it rhyme? Maybe that's why we're seeing it. Lux, you give it a shot. Okay. They thought of the faraway grave on the plain. They thought of the comrade who came not again. A little sketchy. They lifted their glasses And sadly, they said. Oh, that's an eyeball. We've been looking at someone's face. We drink to the name of the mate who is dead. All right, off to a great start. Henry Lawson. Thanks, Lawson. That was a great law, son. No. Okay. Shit, that was only one cough. Now it's two coughs. It's so bloody damp down here. I know we're in a cellar, but I don't suppose you have a window we could open or anything. Yeah. Oh, these are different voices? I guess hopefully we'll see the characters soon, so we can put better voices to the face. Yeah, we've got a vent that leads outside somewhere. Maddie. Can you open it up? Madeline, Morsha, you're in my game! Get some fresh air coming through. I'm pretty sure it's got a dumpster or something sitting on top of it right now. Besides, I'm busy. Just grin and bear it. Nah, we'll stick with me for this one until we know. Well, I'm already loving this ambience. Can we get this over with? We've done this before, old man. You know it takes a while to set up. Calm your farm. Alright. I do not appreciate your tone. Maybe it is an old man. That could just be an exasperated phrase. Maybe it's a young man. Sorry. Can we get some more lights on, maybe? With all the crap you've got scattered around the place, I'd like to at least know where I'm putting my feet. Ashley, would you mind? Is that us? Are we Ashley? That's a good name. Do we click the light? We do! Thanks. Ooh, look at this fellow. Is that the man who was talking? Ooh, I'm gonna voice him. How do you voice an ellipses? I meant I'll voice him eventually. You're more organized than last time, I see. Practice makes perfect. Hey, Maddie. How much more wire do we need? I think that's enough. Great. Now. Alright, is that gonna be Che or K? Let's try Che. Che? What's up, little P? Oh my god, I hate this man. Who calls anyone a little P? I wouldn't use that as a term of endearment or indon'tment. I found you a chair. Ah, thank you. Man, this guy really does seem like he's an old man. So, this whole thing. Surely it's not legal, yeah? Maddie wasn't clear on that. Oh shit, that was someone else talking. Now it's him. Ah, yes, the council found it. Confronting. For good reason, I suppose. Oh, do we have another guy now? Because it utterly upsets the natural order. Mate. It's not just bureaucracy. Oh, shush, you. Most rules can be bent, after all. And Maddie has a particular fascination with breaking rules. As I'm sure you've realized. Hey, don't give her all the credit. Bah! I think this is still that guy. Or maybe Gloves is like someone entirely different. I'm not entirely sure who Gloves is. Is this let's pretend it's like the fuck, I don't even know who to pretend it is. Is this related to her gambling for time? Mm-hmm. Okay, so it's not the doctor. Also, the doctor wasn't wearing gloves, so it couldn't have been the doctor. I'm a goof. So, the transfer was the same sort of magic we're doing now, yes. Small scale, though. Doing it on a larger scale requires a bit more preparation. The council successfully suppressed all available information about it, though. For good reason. What happens if something goes wrong? I guess that guy kind of went British. We'll develop voices for these characters as we go. Well, you don't tend to mess it up more than once. Or try it again after you fail, for that matter. Stubborn scholars notwithstanding. Is that us? Are we the stubborn scholars? What do you even call this sort of magic, then? Question's irrelevant, because it's banned. Badass? I call it badass. Well, by definition, it's a conduit ritual. But, looking past all the smoke and mirrors and fancy names, you can just call it necromancy. Should have said that with a bit more gravitas. Fuck. Necromancy. There we go. That girl is such a cutie, and she has glasses. That's like the peak thing you need in anything is glasses. You have glasses, you have my heart. From your hazy memories, a certain word calls out to you. Necromancy. You tried desperately to remember what it meant. Necromancy. It means magic of the dead, or raising the dead, you know. Death magic. Ah, we had to click it. Death. And a cute little skull. This fragment of a memory stays with you. Piece together the past. Remember what transpired. And never forget. You are special? Scattered. Practice. Forbidden. Fascination. Disheveled. Bureaucracy. Quit. There's a lot of words. Alright, so far this game is looking pretty neat, and I'm already loving it. I mean, the art style's great. And, like, I mean, I automatically am in love with it because Kevin Penkin. Plus, it's like a visual novel. Yeah, this game looks so cool. Yeah, Mads, plus it's like a visual novel, so, like, we don't really have to do anything ever. We can just sit back and chill. Drink some tea every once in a while. Oh, we have controls now. Oh, maybe we do have to do something. There's a lot of words, me when I read a dictionary. Hey, Hieroglyph, good to see you. This game is Necrobarista. It's a visual novel about you working at a coffee shop in Melbourne that has something to do with necromancy. We don't know too much about it yet, because we, like, just got past the prologue, where we just found out some people are trying to do necromancy. But yeah, this seems sick as hell. It's got a super unique art style, and the, no, if you do a body swap right now, I'm tired of it after the last couple days. I'm not gonna respect it if you do a body swap right now. But anyway, the prologue was just some people, fucking doing necromancy. I didn't even read what the rest of the controls were. Okay, looks like we got a sprint. Don't seem to have a jump. Don't seem to have a crouch. And don't seem to have anything else. Okay. I think that's it. Wow. It's like we just saw... Oh, this isn't a tree. This is a shadow. I was like, wow, these are the weirdest designed trees. But it's a shadow. I see. Visual novel with first-person action. It's just like Dang It, Ron Paul. Ooh. Pretty! Pretty! Terminal house rules. This is a building, not a terminal. Maybe it's called Terminal? And these are the house rules of a place called Terminal, maybe? It looks like good fun, at least on my end. Caspian looks like he's having a hard time understanding big words. Yeah, seems like we got a lot of people in chat who view necromancy favorable. Ooh. Terminal house rules. Maddie's rules. 1. We welcome both living and the dead. Patrons will be served in order I'm just clicking things. I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay. Maddie's rules. 1. We welcome both living and dead. Patrons will be served in order they arrived. 2. Don't ask who's alive. If someone wants you to know, they'll tell you. Hey, wow, it's just like real life. 3. The dead have 24 hours. Strictly enforced. 24 hours and 5 minutes, not 24 hours. It seems weird after you specify it strictly enforced to then say, oh yeah, you've also got a little 5-minute leeway time. 4. No, we don't have Wi-Fi. What kind of cafe are you? Yes, there's no cell reception. Aether and radio signals don't play nice together. 5. Report broken items and other anomalies to staff. We can't clean up your broken glass or spatial rift if we don't know about it. Alright, that's true. That holds in real life. 6. Don't feed the Eidolons. They can't eat, and offering them food just reminds them of that cruel fact. Oh, I guess we only have 6 rules for now? I thought it was out of 10. You just have to drink coffee like some sort of sociopath? Is that it? Okay. Seems like that... Oh, cool. Oh, that's a nifty little pause menu. Okay, so let's just go back to return. Cool. That's a pretty tree. Let's check out this table. Ah! Continue. Yes or no? I don't want to see what happens if we say no. No, we're good. We're playing the game. What's an Eidolon? I'm not sure how to describe it in the actual definitions. My experience with Eidolon has come from a couple video games, namely Warframe. Ninja Kai's, hey, welcome, thanks for coming. Hey, good to see ya. Yo, how you doing tonight? Okay, let's continue. I'm honest, I really want to, I do kind of want to see what happens if we had pressed no. Because whenever the game offers you an option to continue without even having done anything, there's gotta be something neat if you press no. I mean, maybe it just resets the game. Myst did that, I think, early on. Part 1. It's DJ of the Leaf, just a new name. Awesome! That's still even better. That means I know you. I mean, you know what I mean. That, as opposed to you just being someone on Twitch who happened to stop by and say hi. You're someone I actively recognize. I think Eidolons are kind of undead, similar to like a revenant kind of thing. So I think they're like, I think Eidolons have like a special visual appearance, and that's how we know not to feed them. Or maybe Eidolon, maybe they just tell you if they're Eidolons. The Terminal. Carlton, Victoria. Australia 3035. Okay, so this is a coffee shop called The Terminal. Excerpts from online reviews. Pretty unremarkable coffee. Barista speaks Chinese, but exclusively uses it to mock people to their faces. I am very self-conscious about my top hat now. Observed little girl running around cafe with knife. Unsupervised. Hey, it's me! Came down with a deep sense of ennui after visiting. Was rudely told to stop being a big dweebus after complaining about burnt taste in coffee. This coffee is some of the best I ever had. 5 stars. Disclosure, I have no taste buds. The door closes. Maddie sighed and began cleaning a glass. She glanced up at the person who'd just walked in, but he didn't seem quite ready to approach the counter. Hey, mate, you right? Ah! You... Oh, this was him. You can see me? Yeah, clear as day. You gotta order something? I've been walking around for hours. Nobody was listening to me. I don't know how I ended up here. I think you'll find it was through the front door. Aw, main homie's got some cheek to her. He chuckled nervously, then took a deep breath. Right. Where am I? This, dearly departed, is the terminal. Carlton's finest. Departed? What a smug little fucker. I love her. They say our coffee's to die for. God, this game is... I love this game. This smooch is for Maddie in the game. We got Madeline Morsha redeeming a smooch for Maddie, who's her last name. So, I don't really know how to go about this. Ask me anything, man. It's not like you're the first disheveled and disoriented dead dude to drop in. Huh. What does everyone else ask? Well, they generally start with that one. Ah, shit. And they always say that. Then there's the embarrassed silence. All right. I get it. You always this mean to everyone who comes through, or just the pitiful ones like me? Just the pitiful ones. I guess that's consistent. Always felt like people saw me as a pitiful guy. Nah, I'm just kidding. No, I promise you're right. I'm a fucking sad sack. I don't even know how I died, but I bet it was pitiful and meaningless. I almost said meaningful there, oof. Just like everything else about me. I'm never even gonna have a chance to make things better for myself. I'm stuck like this. Come on! And now I'm sitting in a cafe for dead people, falling apart in front of the barista. Pull yourself together, my dude! Oh my god, I love everyone who says my dude. My dude is the best way to refer to anyone. And if anyone refers to me as anything other than such, I will ignore you. My name is now being changed to my dude. This is now not the Cass and Lux stream. This is the my dude plays Necrobarista. I hate she talks like me. I need oat to run away from this. James the Shape, I think she talks like a lot of us. This is some pretty modernia lingo. He blinked, and slowly came back to Earth. No breakdowns in the cafe, please. I promise, man, you are okay. I know how it is. Are you? No, but I've had 100 people like you walk through the door. So I'm just averagely messy. Can't even do that right. Kashan, you have 24 hours left on this plane until you have to move on to the next place. And I don't think you want to spend them having one big, long, extended panic attack. 24 hours?! Shit. What I'm saying is, everything's okay. Just take some deep breaths. We'll sort this out. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I don't want to be a fuss. It's not like I have anything else to be doing. Don't worry about it. Are you sure? I'm kind of a burden. You're not. Chin up, mate. Every time I read a line that's like, would be like Australian or something, I go almost Australian just for that line only. Like, you're not was normal, and then chin up, mate. Like, each word in that sentence got progressively more and more Australian. Let me tell you about this place. It's pretty cool. So, I first wandered in here about 4 years ago. Ooh, flashback? I love these loading screens, let me tell you. Oh man, we stand long loading screens. You know what that means, though? It just means we have to be patient and enjoy this game handcrafted by some really talented people? Yeah, that's pretty much what I was gonna say. Cool. What's Chad up to? I would die for her, you're already dead. I'd die for her again. No resurrecting without consent. Oh, wait a second. Have we just been sitting here the whole time like idiots? Because the mouse has that little clicky thing. Okay, we've just been sitting here the whole time like idiots. Nah, what else is new? And that's how long you've got before you gotta move on. 24 hours. 24 hours to find out who killed you. That'd probably be a good detective movie, right? Race against time? I guess. But what's the point if you have to move onwards at the end anyway? It kind of strips it of meaning. I don't even know if you'd care once you're in the next place. I don't know. Maybe I'm too much of a nihilist to be anything but a constant buzzkill. Yeah, I guess the pressure sounds like a lot. Honestly, I'm still wrapping my head around all this. Seems a bit outlandish, doesn't it? That's the word. I guess it'd be disappointing if you found out that you just died quietly in your sleep or something, though. Yeah. Most people don't die from being murdered. Wait a minute, did I read that right? Most people don't die from being murdered. Oh, okay, I get it. I'm like, wait a minute. I thought it meant, like, most people that get murdered don't die from it, but it means that, like, out of all the deaths, it's not murder majority. I get it now. Okay. Damn, and here I was hoping I could be immune to murder. It's mostly sickness, or old age, or lawnmower accidents. Well, they call them accidents. But really, loads of lawnmowers are possessed by evil spirits. That said... Wait. Hold on. You can't just drop that like it's nothing. Possessed lawnmowers? Seriously? Anything with spinning blades tends to attract them. Garden equipment, garbage disposals, blenders. Blenders? Oh my god, guys. This game has blenders. Oh, and oh my god, the canon lore of this game means that blenders are possessed by evil spirits. Y'all, next time I see a blender, I'm going to fuck the demon inside. Lux, do not fuck the blender. I'm gonna fuck the blender. And that was the beginning of the Cass and Nobody Else stream. Lux had been dead. She's probably just fucking with him. Like I told you, James, I'm not going to honor a body swap point redeem because this is a narrative game and I don't want to have to worry about who's saying what even more. They're right, pain in the arse. Gotta exercise the blender at least once a month. That's wild. So, I don't know if it's weird to ask, but Is everyone in here dead? Yeah. You said that this was a cafe for dead people. Does that mean it's everyone? Or are some of these people just really into ghost cafes? Tag yourself, I'm into ghost cafes. Oh my god, I'm loving her smug faces! Holy shit! Oh, there are other people here, I was wondering. That might be an oversimplification. Not everyone in here is dead, but this is one of the only stopping points between here and there. So we get a lot of your type. That's also why the rent is so high. Because these vampires who own the place know we get a lot of foot traffic. Literal vampires? No, just baby boomers with loads of money. Ah. Same thing, I guess. So, to answer your question, there are 9 customers in here right now. Out of those 9, yourself included, I'd say 4 or 5 of them are just passing through on their way to the next place. How can you tell? Once you've worked here for a while, you get a sort of sixth sense for this kind of thing. Gotcha. Speaking of sixth senses, I've got one for trouble. You have 2 sixth senses? That's a good question, dead dude. Yo, I need to name a band Murder Majority. Oh my god, how did we miss that comment? Oh my god, is she actually this short? James Shape's gotta head out. Alright, bye. Hello, Ashley. Wow, she's adorable! Ashley was a young girl who'd adopted Maddie and Kay a couple years back. Wait, who'd adopt... Oh, okay, I see. Was a young girl who'd adopted Maddie and Shay a couple years back, much in the same way that a puppy adopts a squeaky toy. She was ferociously smart and a booting genius, but still a kid nonetheless. Today, she smelled strongly of motor oil. Her right arm was coated with it. Maddie knew she'd have to help her clean it off the joint later. And she wore a look on her face that said, "I'm an invincible genius." She was mostly right about that one, and Maddie hated it. Alright, I know that look. Spit it out. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Cut the crap, kid. What do you need this time? I'm dealing with a customer here. I'm not really needing any attention. I am dealing with a customer. I need someone to hold a joint for me while I screw something in. Don't you have any clamps? We got a bunch for your birthday last month. They're all being used for other very important things. They were not. I'm pretty sure I saw one upstairs about 10 minutes ago. I need a helper! Ashley, I'm busy. Please! Oh, Mads is going to pick up some lunch. Oh, see ya. Anshin and Caspian also have to head out. Thank you for coming. It was great to see you. I think we will be playing more of this game in the future. Let me see if I can move our device anywhere else. Okay, we can kind of do this. That's gonna be bad. Well, fuck it. Hey, I could probably... Oh wow, she was still saying please this whole time? I could... Ashley, you've gotta let us work. We're not gonna get anything done if I have to keep going upstairs to hold screwdrivers and confiscate steak knives. Ah. Ashley's pout was legendary, but over time, Maddie had grown immune to it. Hey, No dice. Ugh. What about Che? He can help me. He's in the kitchen, emptying the dishwasher. You know, the dishwasher that you were meant to empty an hour ago. Oh! It's really no trouble. Hey! Why don't I take this guy? He doesn't have anything to do. He's dead. Hey, come on. Ashley, I don't have the energy to argue with you. I'm sure he just wants to relax. Dying takes a lot out of you. I guess we'll have to ask Mads that when she comes back into chat. I wonder how much dying does take out of you. I'm gonna drink some tea. Also, manners! God, we've talked about this! You've got to be more respectful in front of customers. Please! I'm happy to go upstairs. Really, it's fine. I don't have anything better to do. And I'm super dead. Yeah, dude, you're like 100% dead. And I'm super dead. I'm cool with it. Oh, there we go. Maddie says it depends on how it happens. Alright, that's fair. That's me, Kishan, very dead guy. Are you sure? I can just send her back upstairs. Promise. It's fine. I just sit around and be a pain otherwise. Perfect. Come, peon! We've work to do. Deep down, Maddie knew that she wasn't giving Ashley enough attention, and that was causing her to act out. She felt guilty as hell about it, but at the same time, she didn't think she'd be able to solve that particular problem anytime soon. For both their sakes, she had to work on keeping the cafe afloat, even if it meant that Ashley would be required to deal with her own stuff for a while, with stuff on her own for a little while. And she knew she was being callous. Her internal monologue was doing a very good job of whispering cruel nothings to her in those quiet moments. But even then, she had to truly wonder if there wasn't... Oh shit, what was this guy's voice? You know, I reckon this place needs more plants. Ah! God damn it, Che! Don't sneak up on me like that, you old bastard! What's on your mind, Maddie? I was drifting off. Did I look like I was thinking weighty thoughts? Extremely. It's nothing important. Just my resting bitch face. Nah. It's different this time. How so? Right now, your expression reminds me of that time you challenged that samurai cosplayer to a fist fight. Oh. You mean the one who barged in, waving his gift store katana around and demanding satisfaction after I told him I wouldn't put 15 shots in his coffee? That's a weirdly specific facial expression to refer to. What's it look like? Oh, it's okay. I see. It's the hair guy. The natural reaction of someone who's just been threatened with thousand-fold Nippon steel. I think. You don't have to reenact it. The memory is precious enough that I can picture it clearly. A sort of deep disgust, mixed with a tinge of pity and just a touch of derision. Ha. It me. My heart. I love her. What a mood. Oh my god, she's saying what we're all thinking! Oh man, I love the design. The art style is so beautiful. You alright? Real talk. I'm fine. Is this actually an I'm fine, or more of a I'm having trouble processing and or expressing my feelings and would like the conversation to move in a different direction fine? The latter. Pharaoh. Offer's still open if you'd like to talk things out. In the meantime, sorry, can I grab that tea towel? My hands are wet. Oh, yeah, here you go. So, did you just feel like doing the dishes by hand, or... I could have sworn that I told Ashley to empty the dishwasher earlier. Nah, it's busted. Door latch broke, so we'll have to get someone in to fix it. I don't want to make Ashley wash them by hand anyway. Her arm would get rusty. Oh, does Ashley have... Oh, that would explain why they said joint earlier. Oh, we stand seeing great representation like that. And also, it's cool. But also, I can only wonder how a little kid got that sort of injury. I'm gonna drink some water. Her arm would get rusty, so I did it. No problem. Makes sense. So anyway, if we're gonna have to organize a repair, unless you want to let Ashley give it a shot. I'd make the call myself, but our landline stopped working last week. We have a landline? Yes. Ancient technology. You could transmit sound through a physical cable. An elegant tool for a more civilized age. Only works when you pay the phone bill, though. I don't know if it'd be cheaper to get it repaired. Or just to buy a new one and give Ashley the old one for parts. The costs are pretty close, all things considered. Hey, don't stress. You'll worry yourself into an early grave. Hey, you spent 50 years digging holes. Can't talk shit at me for digging myself an early grave, can you, old guy? Ow. Old guy. I'll have you know I'm barely, 170-ish. Where's the lie? It was the middle of a gold rush. Everyone and his dog was busy digging holes. Only thing different about me is I eventually started digging up things more interesting than gold. Psh. Didn't dig up any mobile phones though, did ya? Could have gotten yourself a head start on learning how to work them. Hey, so... I know you're a bit stressed right now, but I think we need to put in an order for more kitchenware soon. I know. It's another thing that costs money. We're beginning to run out of cutlery, though. It keeps disappearing to somewhere, so I don't know how long it can wait until we get some more. I love this little robot. Ugh. I don't know if we can afford that this month. Just, you know, everything's a bit too pricey right now. Doesn't help that the coffee cartels keep pushing prices up. I don't think the importer 2 suburbs over is part of a cartel. They seem quite nice. You ever spoken to them? They're obviously criminals with the rates they charge. Wholesale my arse. And yet we keep buying from them. Well, yeah. The beans are good, man. It's just everything else on top of them that's stressing me out. Ah. Yes. I'll happily accept the blame for some of that. It's fine. You don't have to. I know it's all on me. I've just got to figure out how to pay everything off. Everything. And everyone. The time debt we owe to the council... Is that her or him? I think it's her saying that. The time debt we owe to the Council of Death is the absolute last thing I want to think about right now. I've lost enough sleep over it already. Hey, I'm here to help. I'm worried about you, you know? You've had a lot of responsibility dropped on you in a very short period of time. And I can't help but feel a little bit culpable for that. I know. Yeah, I know. And you... I can't thank you enough. Shh. It's alright. Hold yourself together. We'll figure it out just like we always do. I just don't want to deal with it, you know? I get it. And I don't want you to feel like I'm imposing or interfering too much. I know the cafe's yours now, and even though things are a bit much at the moment, I know I keep saying this, Maddie, but I don't know how much time we have to deal with all of this before things start falling apart. Things are already falling apart. Regardless, you're going to have to face reality at some point. Hey, look, it's the Arthur meme. Oh my god, I know! I don't need any more reminders from you. Back off, man. This council's always sitting at the back of my mind. I'm doing my best over here. My best is all I can do, okay? Just because you're my best friend, and my old boss, and my mentor, doesn't mean I need you preaching at me about how I need to deal with my problems. Because they're my problems now, not yours. Alright. No worries. I'll give you some space. Might go check on Ashley. You seen her recently? She's upstairs. Dragged a customer up there talking about clamps or something. I'd better go rescue them then. Be back in a bit. God damn it, he's right. We do need more plants in here, don't we? So we're gonna strap a big old steak knife to it and make them fight each other. I love it. This is gonna be great. I want to build something that gets put on that TV show Row Battle Royale. Oh shit, there's actually not Row Battle Royale. Fuck, there's a TV show one of my friends is really into that actually does people build robots and fight them. Oh fuck, I can't remember what it is. I'll post it on Twitter later if I remember. With flamethrowers on it. You're not gonna put one on this little guy, are ya? A flamethrower? Probably not. But I want you to record the fight on my phone so we can send it to the producers. Yeah, sure thing. Let's get this knife attached. Pass me those zip ties. Zip ties. And the knife! Knife. And my coffee. Are you sure? Who even gave you that? Coffee! Damn it. It's empty. My coffee is empty, Kashan. The world is beginning to vibrate. Maybe it's good that your cup runneth empty, yeah? I think my cup needs to runneth with more espresso in it. I just... How many shots did you put in there? Too many, Kashan. But did anyone ask Icarus how many shots of espresso he had? Yeah, I'm reading a book about Icarus. He flew to the sun. I'm cultured. In unrelated news, I have a headache. I think you might want to read a little more about Icarus. There's a twist ending to that one. I'm holding a knife, Kashan. No spoilers. Ah! Oh, no spoilers. Promise. Alright, I'll just say hi. Maybe she won't sling a knife at me this time. Who knows? Ahem. Hey, kids. Ah! Intruder! Kashan. My buddy. My pal. Did I get him? No. You missed. Damn it. But... Wait. You threw it on purpose? Extremely on purpose, yes. I'm fine, by the way. Oh, it's just you. Would it have been worse if it was someone else? Probably. Unless they were an actual spy come to steal my robot designs, then it would have been good. I think I'm crashing. Oh no. Is she okay? Did I kill her? She'll wake up in about 15 minutes with no ill effects. But you probably shouldn't give her any more coffee. She turns into a real goblin. Oh. She told me it'd make her immeasurably powerful. I mean, she's not wrong. But, you know, great power, great responsibility, yada yada. Yada. That was 3 yadas. She's 13, Kid's got plenty of energy already. Maybe not the sense of responsibility, though. Yeah, I don't even know how I ended up sitting here attaching knives to robots. She's very convincing. You don't have to tell me that, mate. She basically lives here. Her parents would kill me if they found out she'd near... Her parents would kill me if they found out she nearly killed... Okay, I did read that right. Her parents would kill me if they found out she'd nearly killed me. Pretty good blind throw, though. She makes me proud in the weirdest ways. Did she learn from the best? She did. But the best definitely wasn't me. Maddie's pretty deadly with knives. Loves her flashy tricks. Bad habit, probably. Anyway, I'm sorry. I'm being very rude. My name's Che. I used to own this place. Now I just sorta sit around and cause trouble and sometimes have knives thrown at me, I guess. I'm Kishan, and I died today. Oh my god, I am loving this game. I know, the art style is so pretty. Oh, look at these little robots.
Ah, I'm alive. I'm alive. Oof, we got a loud one here.
Oh wait, they have different tones. Oh, be nice. You know it's scary waking up. Big lights coming towards me. I think it's reliving its last moments.
Looks like it.
Okay, that one sounds like it's got more mechanical. What is happening? Hello. I do not remember having this many limbs.
Join the club, pal.
We are reborn. No, we are reborn in a new image. I cannot remember the voices I'm doing for these characters at all. Every time I hear their tone, I'm like, oh, it's different than what I was just doing. I see. I'm Kepler. Nice to meet ya.
And I'm Jacoby.
I am undefined. I don't know if that name will stick.
Its body is made of a milk carton. Should we just call it Milk?
No, too basic. Imagine if you called me Goon just because I'm made of a goon box. I wouldn't like it at all. Ashley was yelling about someone called Lovelace the other day. That's a good one, I think.
How does our new friend feel about it?
Acceptable. Excellent.
Nice to meet you, Lovelace.
Cool, so we just met some robots. From your hazy memories, certain words call out to you. Those words may be the key to unlocking the mysteries of what happened in this place. Oh, we get to pick a word? Oh, these are all the words that were highlighted in yellow! Oh, that's so fucking cool. We have to pick blenders. I feel like there's a right answer to this, and it's probably not blenders. We have to pick blenders. See, it's highlighted in red. I feel like that was wrong. Yep, okay, so we gotta pick something else. Oh, wait, hang on a second. Okay, so we picked 7 words. Gotcha. Okay, we'll pick blenders for you, Lux. Goblin, definitely. Icarus, because that's also kind of with Ash. Let's see. Detective. Responsibility. Birthday, producers. How about rent? That was one of their big problems they're dealing with. Alright, sure. Rent. Let's see. I want to try and pick some of the words that were used in like a more serious context. So, forbidden. It's definitely calling out. Also, repair. Yeah, we got one more word. One more word, huh? Responsibility. No! Blenders and responsibility. Confirm. These are our words. As they flutter through your mind, you focus on a few and try to remember what they meant. Responsibility. Maddie. Oh, is this just what words attached to what person? I think this is Maddie. Oh, food. Okay, so this is what they're attached to. Okay. Interesting. Forbidden. Magic. Rent. Melbourne. Okay, cool. Icarus is lore. Ashley is gremlin. And repair is the terminal. Wow, they all happen to be... No, they're not all different things. Oh, yes, they are all different things. Huh. Perhaps with time, you may be able to cling to more of the fragments that flutter through your mind. What fragments will you choose to carry with you? What is it that you find precious? Oh, I thought we had to pick one. Oh boy, more free walking. Can we leave? It was never an option. Lamington recipe. Oh, and are the memories like how much of these things we can unlock, maybe? Why does it have magic associated with it? Oh, or is this the cost? Let's look at a few other things first. Just to see if it changes with things or if different things have different meanings. Oh, hey, this must be the outside? Oh no, this is where we were, but that doesn't look like the alley we entered through yesterday. It's the same angle. Huh. The Fisherman Eye. Okay, so this has these two. Night Plague. Hey, Lex and Cass. Hey, good to see you. Hey, thank you for coming. How you doing tonight? The Fisherman. Maddie was about to leave the counter when an old-looking man pushed the door open. He was hunched over and walked with a bit of a limp, but even at this distance she could see the leathery texture of his skin. A test. Oh, okay, so we can't get those back. Ooh, return to game. What if we return and then click it again? Okay, so we can't unlock it unless we do all three. I getcha. I'm so glad you could finally catch one. Is Harmony right now? Awesome. We are playing... God damn it, I've already forgotten the name of the game. Necrobarista. Right, we're playing Necrobarista, where this is a coffee shop owned by me, who I'm assuming is immortal. A mortal, not immortal. And it's for the dead. Oh, we got a couple things here? Oh, this must be... Okay, that's probably like save and continue. Oh, the lighting changed. Think about alchemy the wrong way. Oh, it's a book. Oh, maybe we could see the book right here. Oh, no, it's right there. I guess that's it. Do we have a memory for the tree? Alright, what else might we have a memory for? Ashley's journal. Oh, that should be a 1, not an I. Battle Royale Robots Power Rankings. I don't think it's worth it to spend these to unlock that. Oh, here we go. Crucible product reviews. We have enough to unlock this one if we so desire. Spirit-resistant quartz, crucibles with self-sealing lids. Let's continue looking, just seeing if there's anything else. Is there a staircase somewhere? Because it seems like... Oh my god. Ah, but it's being cleaned. Okay, Judgment 1. Yeah, our pause menu is like the book. Yeah, it's wacky. Okay, so I guess we have none of the memories we need for this one. Okay, so what did we have all the memories for? I think we had enough for this recipe. We did. Authentic Australian lamingtons. Ingredients: 200 grams butter, 1 cup castor sugar. Hey, it's me! No, caster, not castor. And you go by Cass anyways. I know. Alright. 5 milliliters vanilla extract. 3 malfowl eggs. 500 grams self-raising flour, sifted. Half cup milk. 2 cups shredded coconut. Icing. 4 teaspoons sugar, mixed to dissolved in water. 1/4 cup cocoa powder. 100 grams butter. Half cup water. You will also need convection oven, lamington pan, 3 centimeters deep, 20 by 30 base. Baking paper, an electric mixer. A lamington. Possible substitutions. Chicken eggs can be used in place of malfowl eggs. If electricity is not available, whale oil mixers can be used instead. Huh. It's strongly hypothesized that a homunculus made with lamington DNA could be used in lieu of an actual lamington, but no confirmed tests have been confirmed due to the lack of success in producing actual homunculi, especially homunculi capable of baking. Okay, so this is a lot to unpack. Do we have to actually bake? I sure hope not, because that's going to add another layer of entanglement into this game. Maybe, though. But there's a lot to unpack here. I thought a lamington was like a name of this pastry. Is it a person? Is it an animal? Is it a thing? Of an actual lamington. Maybe it's like... Huh. Weird. Instructions. 1. Grease lamington pan. Line with baking paper. Use an electric mixer. Beat butter, vanilla, and sugar until airy. Add eggs to mixture. 2. Have your lamington stir flour into the entire mixture and add milk. Okay, so I guess a lamington is... It's some living being. Have lamington pour into pan and smooth. At this point, you may dismiss your lamington. They are no longer needed. That seems like it was a lot of work for something that only exists to pour in the ingredients to the pan. 3. Bake for 30 minutes. 4. Make icing. Boil water and combine ingredients. Beat until smooth. 5. Apply icing coating. Millimeter thick and sprinkle coconut. Repeat until all icing and coconut have been used. Note that it is not necessary to have a lamington perform this step. Tips for procuring a lamington. 1. Any recently departed lamington who comes into contact with a 40-60 mixture of vanilla and coconut will begin to glow red. Oh, okay, that's... okay. Or maybe a lamington is the kind of, like, ghost spirit that comes into the bar. That might make sense. Note that a 30-70 vanilla coconut mixture will cause them to glow green. The 30-70 mixture can be used in the case of potential lamingtons who have particularly flushed cheeks, or are otherwise difficult to identify by a red glow, but this is generally discouraged, as the effects can persist for several hours, and can often be unsettling to guests. 2. Only 20% of people... Okay, so lamington is a race? I'm not sure, it's really not that clear. Yeah, I know. Only about 20% of people who claim to be lamingtons have actual lamington ancestry, hence the need to test potential candidates. Be particularly skeptical of anyone who claims to be directly descended from either a lord or lady lamington. Lamington pretenders uniformly claim to be descended from a former lord, leading the overwhelming of these claimants being false positives. 3. Most Lamingtons were words. Most Lamingtons were agricultural workers, so anyone claiming to be descended from a farmer of Lamington is more likely to be credible, but should still be tested to verify authenticity. 4. Don't bother testing anyone claiming to be descended from the 3rd Baron of Lamington, as Victor Alexander Brisbane William Cochrane Bally died childless. Gluten-free option? Having a Lamington stir self-raising flour into the mixture is critical to the synthesis process and will not work with a non-gluten alternative. That face with no GF option. every like little last tidbit in this game is so well designed. Okay, so that's Lamington recipe, I guess. This is just information that is not even close to sticking. Yeah, I sure hope we're not going to need that for anything. Oh, gods. I don't think there's anything else we can put our memories into now, though. Yeah, we only got one thing for that. No, damn it. I keep pressing escape because I want it to leave the menu, but it doesn't. What about this thing? Do we have... Nope, don't have the shit for that. This one? Don't have the shit for that. This one, maybe? Now I'm going to have Lamington stuck in my head. Yep, us too. It's everything, right? Oh, we got this. Don't have the things for that. Oh, what about the dishwasher, maybe? No? What else is there to even do besides looking at these things and trying to unlock them? Because, like, we don't have the shit for this. You know? Does it have to do with this, maybe? Oh, okay. I guess... So maybe that cafe part is in between story segments, and that's just, like, for little tidbits of lore? Maybe. That could actually be it. That sounds pretty credible. I mean, I've got no other idea what it could be. Man. Oh, wait, is this Kashan? Man, I'd love to see that. I could use a pick-me-up. And then, okay. I can't promise it'll be there. It's kind of inconsistent. Still, though. A hallway that's only there sometimes? How do you get to the kitchen otherwise? There's another, slightly longer one that we use instead. It's much less exciting. But on the upside, it's consistently there. I love telling new people about it, though. The reaction's always hilarious. I definitely didn't expect to be getting enthusiasm today over a weird quantum hallway. Or enthusiastic at all, actually. Because as soon as I stop to think about it, I realize I'm actually extremely messed up about all this. I understand that your life has gotten very weird very fast, conceptually speaking. Or, your on life? I should be better at talking about this by now, shouldn't I? Geez, that's not a fun one to think about, huh? Just keep talking about the hallway so I can keep my mind off this. To be honest, I'm not sure I could even properly explain a lot of what goes on here. The building's mildly sentient. Too much magic in the soil for it not to be, really. So, the cafe's alive? Not necessarily. Plenty of things have come to life here, but as far as we can tell, the building itself doesn't really fall into that category. Also, it mostly tends to shift itself in ways that are helpful instead of frustrating, so... quantum hallways. I'm making myself a cuppa. You want something? Nah, I'm good for now. Also, what's the barista's name? I didn't actually catch it and I feel like a jerk. Ah, Maddie? She's the owner now, not just the barista. Still makes coffee, of course. But since she's the owner now, she has a lot more to juggle. Why you asking? Got your eye on her, eh? No, I have a boyfriend. Y'all, Kishan's gay! Uh-oh, I hope this guy's not a bitch. Had? Oh, I see. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez, this is a lot. Oh, jeez, this is a lot. I can't even imagine how he's feeling. Try not to think about it. Okay. Yup. Okay. You want that drink now? I think I want something a little more potent than coffee right now. Sorry.
Don't enable him, Kishan.
Shush. I can get you something stronger, mate. Would you like bourbon, or is that too weak? I thought this was a cafe. Well, it is. Mostly. We do serve alcohol, though. And stronger things on request. Stronger? Like what? Ergoto? Ergoto? Not sure about that one. Absinthe? Pure ethanol? You think a place like this wouldn't have anything stronger than that? Stronger than pure ethanol? Sure. Remind me later and I might pull out some of my special reserve. Oh wait, no, shit, that was that guy. And that's, okay, I thought that was... I cannot keep track of these characters. There's only like 4 of them. Don't enable him, Kishan. Hey, someone's gotta drink it. I know you're not gonna touch the stuff aside from setting it on fire. I have perfectly good reasons for wanting to set a puddle of distilled soul on fire. We'll agree to disagree on that one. So, Kishan, what'll it be? Actually, I changed my mind on the coffee. Can I order something complex? Gotta treat myself on my last day on Earth. I'm after a sugar rush. If we have the ingredients, it shouldn't be an issue. Maddie can whip it up for you. Cool. Cool. In that case, can I have a... Oh, this is gonna be a big order, isn't it? Large quadruple shot, double vanilla caramel, no foam, super hot, reverse coconut milk macchiato. Oh my god. With 2 sugars and whipped cream on top? Maddie? Yes, dearest? Can you, I don't quite know how... Yeah, what is the reverse? Is this real? Oh, is it too much? I was gonna ask for a splash of bourbon in it, but that seemed a little extra. Well, yes, it is too much. It is a bad order and I hate it. How bad? Worst one you've ever seen? No, I just hate it. Dang. Every single word of that increased my urge to set the espresso machine on fire so I wouldn't have to think about making coffee ever again. Except the bourbon bit. I put that in my coffee too. So with all that in mind, I have a counteroffer. Oh yeah? I'll make you another double shot long black, and I'll put bourbon in it. But I won't call you a hipster this time. If you decline my offer, I will strip your soul from your body and use it to scrub the counters at closing time. They will smell delicious afterwards, if that's any consolation. Yikes. That does sound like a competitive counteroffer. Not the soul thing. I'll take the coffee. My generosity knows no bounds. Normie. God, I love the music in this game. Oh, I know. So, in conclusion, that order sucked because it's inordinately complex to make. has a heart attack worth of sugar in it, and is something that only impatient jerks ask for. Ugh, is it possible to die twice? Is that Ashley saying that? Yep. You can die twice if you're brought back from the dead. Or if you manage to really annoy someone between here and the next place, which is more likely because resurrection is illegal. But if you're asking whether you can get a heart attack or whatever, the answer is no. Life and death have a slightly different meaning here. Can't die from natural causes. It's a bit complex and weird, and we're still in the process of figuring out how it all works. I'm over 200 years old, and I still haven't made proper sense of it yet. Just got some vague ideas. Right. So what's keeping me from just staying here? Like, I'm already dead. Why do I have to go to the next place? You've got a certain number of hours you're allowed to remain on the edge of the mortal realm. Hours are fungible. Fungible? They can be bought, sold, and exchanged, generally speaking. But the Council of Death always collects on debts owed to them, and you'll start running a debt if you stay here too long. Your soul starts to get itchy, too. It's not something you want to experience. We've had a few stay past their allotted time, and they've gotten very uncomfortable very fast. It starts with general irritability, and then worse things begin to happen. Uh-huh. It's a weird thing to wrap your head around. How long do I have before I need to make myself scarce? You get 24 hours. Any longer and we start to pick up the tab since you're on our premises. And as charming as you are, we've already racked up too much time debt from letting people stick past their expiry date. And cash-wise, we're extremely poor. We've been a bit too lenient in the past, letting people stay just a little longer instead of gently shooing them on to the next plane of existence, etc. Also, hello, Mads, welcome back. You know the drill. But hey, since hours are fungible, you can always acquire them some other way. There's something happening tonight, actually, that you might be interested in. Internet fucked up on the road. Oh, you were on the road. Okay. That makes sense why you were gone so long, then. What did you miss? Let me quickly scroll through the chat of when you said you gotta leave. Okay. You didn't actually miss much. We spent about a solid 20 minutes dicking around in what we thought was going to be an important free roam bit, but I think is actually just like a nice little lore extra gameplay between story chapters. Yeah, we didn't really get much done other than learn about a lamington recipe, which I guess is a thing. That is a thing here. Yep. Lamingtons. Seriously? You're still doing that? Shush. You know the council doesn't look on that stuff favorably. Ned said so himself. It draws customers and helps us shave down the debt. I'll take whatever I can get. And hey, fuck Ned. We have a 13-year-old right here, you know. Ah! She's heard enough coarse language for a lifetime. I'm not too worried about her. She's right, though. Oh no, that was her. She's right, though. What? Every time Ned comes around, he makes you guys really stressed out. Maybe not you so much, but Maddie gets nervous and it brings down the mood, man. So, fuck Ned. I think you've had too much coffee today, young lady. I'm crashing so hard right now, you have no idea. It's like I was crashing earlier, but that was just a pre-crash, and now I'm having a double crash or something. All I ask is that you try and keep the swearing to a minimum when customers are around. Okay. Does Kashan count? It's fine. A couple of my housemates are tradies, so you learn to ignore it pretty quick. Our tradies? Our tradies? We're tradies? Ugh. They're still tradies, unless they changed career in the last couple days. But they're not my roommates anymore, because... Hey mates, have I mentioned how much being dead sucks? Because it sucks, and I feel extremely bad about it. Having a pretty bad time right now in general, to be honest. Yep. Even just adapting your language is a pain, isn't it? You want a proper drink now? Without coffee in it? Yeah. That'd be good. The TV didn't say anything about there being a storm tonight. Huh. It looks like a decent-sized one's rolling in. Melbourne weather strikes again. I'll go upstairs and close the windows. Cheers. Come on, Ashley. Let's clean up your workbench while we're up there, yeah? Ugh. Do you need a bribe? Yes. I have some chocolate hidden away. Acceptable. I'm back, sorry. Hey! That's okay. No worries. What did I miss? I'm not sure, since you never said that you were going, so I'm not sure exactly what you last were here for. We just were talking about how being dead sucks. That's pretty much what that whole conversation was about. Lambus. Yeah, that's pretty much... Wait, dead people can still get drunk, yeah? Why else do you think we serve alcohol? To make money? Well, yeah. Hang on. Do I even have my wallet? Doubt it. I don't. Yeah. How does that work? Why do I have my clothes but not the contents of my pockets? I don't know, dude. Everyone's experience is different. Death doesn't follow many rules. Only universal rule I can think of is that you can't stay. People generally don't come in without their clothes, fortunately. So about this drink. I guess you're gonna give me straight vodka or something? Why's that? You don't like making complex drinks? Haha, dude, no! I don't like making ridiculous caffeine-laced milkshakes for overcompensating soccer dads. I'm happy to mix a cocktail within reason. Oh, okay. What have you got then? Shay's got everything you can think of. And then some. I could go for a mint julep. Hey, what's that outside? Oh wait, is this the big dude from the early cutscene? Outside? Some guy out in the rain? Ah, shit. Maddie? Maddie, what's up? Let's get started on that drink. Morning. Hi? Hello, recently departed. Hey, that hat you're wearing kinda makes you look like Ned Kelly. I could have sworn you were... I'm trying to figure out what's happening too. What the hell? I could have sworn you were standing outside literally a second ago. So how'd he die? Good morning to you too, Ned. It's 5 o'clock in the afternoon, Madeline. Piss off, Ned. That's not even my full name. Isn't it, Maddie? Jay said it was, and he never lies. He never said that. Well, no, but it was worth a try. A try at what? Catching me off balance? Some shit along those lines? Mate, I am so off balance right now that a light breeze would knock me head over arse. Don't push me. Hey, this mint julep is great. Just wanted to contribute that to the conversation. So, you catch the game last night? Yes, I know that Carlton beat Collingwood again. I don't care. Ugh. Just making polite conversation. You should try it sometime. Maybe. Not for you, though. You've never come in during daylight hours before. What do you want? Nothing much. I'd like to talk about Che at some point, but it can wait, seeing as he's... missing? Planning on sending out a search party? Might do. It'd be a shame to lose an old friend by letting him wander off onto some train tracks or something. Yeah, well... Shut up. He's upstairs last I saw. What was the last you saw, Maddie? Tell me. Why are you like this? What was it? Last saw him walking upstairs. So he could be anywhere then. Probably fled the country to dodge the massive time debt you lot are racking up. He can't go far. I've got him on a pretty tight leash. And in regards to the debt... it's not your problem. You must not have heard. Not your problem. Shay! Your dickhead friend Ned is here! Oi. I'm a distinguished gent, not a dickhead. I'll be down in a sec. Yeah, sure, but you also work for the Council of Death. So even if you are a distinguished gent, it cancels out. Is the Council of Death like a normal city council? Except for wherever dead people live? Yeah, but the only trash that needs to be collected right now is right in front of me. This guy? Me? No, you. You're the trash, Ned. The trash is you. It's you. Ned, the trash man from hell. I love this. Because councils pick up trash. That's the joke. Oh. Cool. He's even got a head shaped like a rubbish bin. It's totally fitting. I'm not from hell. I don't care. And to be clear, Ned, in case we weren't already, you are the trash. Yeah, I get it. You know how long Shay's gonna be? Dunno. He was busy upstairs with Ashley. Yeah, I had to have... words. I'm gonna drink myself a liquid. Yeah, I had to hide like 5 steak knives from her. I didn't even know we had 5 steak knives. Bit quiet there, mate. How long have you been sitting there? Doesn't matter. Well, your employee is being very rude to me. So if you've heard any of that... I keep trying to tell him. Ah, my employee. Yes, we have some catching up to do. I don't follow. Did she quit? Did you fire her for gross incompetence? Ha, far from it. There's been a bit of a shakeup in the cafe's management structure since you last visited. Oh no. Don't tell me you gave her the whole thing. Okay, I won't tell you. What a great response, everyone. We love Che. I tried to tell you before, man. Hey, does anyone else like mint juleps? Because this is great, and I'm nearly done, but my tongue is numb, and I'm wondering what the deal is with that. Was there something you wanted to discuss? I need a drink before we go through all that. Sure. The usual? Yes, please. How come he gets a curly straw? So, Che. No, duh, that's Che. Wait a minute. So, Che, spin me a tale of how and why you handed the cafe to this person. Well, every man's got his price. Can my price be a curly straw too? Buddy, I'll give you 2 if it means you'll stop complaining about numb lips. Yeah, what did you make this with? I couldn't find half the ingredients, so I put in a bunch of ergodo and, chili seeds? It's got some of the stuff though, so it's a mint julep in spirit, if Nothing else. Does this have any mint or julep in it at all? It definitely may be lacking mint, and I cannot confirm nor deny the existence of the mythical julep. You asked for a Godo though earlier, so there you go. Mission complete. Maddie, I'm getting very drunk very fast. Ergodo does that to you. Here, I think you should have a little lie down. I'll get you some water. I'm as strong as an ox. I don't need to lie down. Kishan, my dude, you absolutely need to get horizontal as soon as possible. Maddie's dialogue is the best! Holy shit! You can sober up in one of the booths out the back. It's nice and quiet over there. I'll fight ya. No, you won't. Up you get, mate. Bloody hell. Oh, Mads, you're right, it is a treble clef straw. It would have been helpful if you told me about this before. Probably. I'm not worried about it. Maddie knew what she was getting into with this whole cafe situation, and it's natural that it might take a while for her to get the hang of running a business. Bloody hell. Bit of a dog's dinner, though, isn't it? Oh, for sure. But it'll get better. Like I said, not worried about it. Well, you might want to hold your judgment on that for the moment. I, unfortunately, am here on official business. Oh. I shouldn't have given you the straw, then. Why is some text yellow? Okay, so I think you were gone for this, but after the first kind of story bit, we picked 7 words from our memory, the game said, and they were all of the words we could pick from. We had to pick 7 from a list of like 20, and all of those words were words that were highlighted earlier, so we could pick words like blender, because that was highlighted. So whenever you see a highlighted word, it's going to be in the pool of words we can pick from to get clues for the little lore exploration bits the next day. I shouldn't have given you the straw then. No, you shouldn't have. I look quite silly. Want me to get rid of it? It's just Maddie. She won't use it to derail our conversation or make me look like a fool or anything like that. Straw? No, I'll get you one after you have a nap. You can sip the water like a normal person. I'll put it with the dirty dishes then. Look at that. That is a tried and true treble clef. Except, I don't know why it's going up like that. That's a bit weird. Normally they end, like, right there. Oh, it's gone. The sacrifices I make for this job. Hey, you met me through it, so it can't have been all bad. That was bloody 100 years ago. Man, really? Longer. Time flies when you're immortal, huh? Quasi-immortal. This old rust bucket's still got an expiry date somewhere down the line. What's this about immortality? Hey, you should buy more plants. Shut up. Sorry, continue. Immortality? Nothing I'd trust you with, that's for sure. Aw, you don't want to see crotchety old me being rude to youngsters in 100 years? Truly, I do not. The far future doesn't need amateur necromancers. Your loss. So, you got 2 heading upstairs? Actually, Ned does in fact have something fairly important to discuss with you. Oh? It's about the Deccio. To the council. Yeah, I know. What about it? This doesn't look good, guys. Maddie, it's time. You owe us over 600 hours. Che signed a contract. The hours or the cafe. You own the cafe, so you own the debt. And tonight, I've come to collect. Oh shit. This looks like a new person. Oh, wait, never mind. Maybe it's just lighting. Love the music. I'm gonna shut up now. Is this like an opening to the game then? Huh. Necrobarista. Ooh. Well, yikes. They're gone. Press space to skip. I think we might be a little late to skip, but who knows? Hey, look, it's the robots you were thinking of earlier. Okay, I guess these robots are like in between chapter narrators. Okay, let's see. What voices did we want to do? I think this one's feminine. Maybe I think this one's kind of like GLaDOS. This one's kind of like Sans, and this one's like Papyrus. I think. That was kind of intense. Do they do that often? The song and dance thing.
Yeah, what do they think they are? Some sort of anime street gang?
That's exactly what they are.
What sort of self-obsessed jerk has their own theme song?
Don't be a downer, pal. No, I was talking about the dramatic encounter. Oh, between Maddie and Ned? Yes. Yeah, they've got chemistry.
Not the romantic kind, the explosive kind. Can't leave them hanging in the same room together or they'll kill each other.
Bad history. Maddie's just a serially troublesome person from Ned's perspective.
Doesn't help that she can't stop herself from pulling pranks on him.
No, I suppose not. I mean, he doesn't make it easy either.
I don't think he's used to having his authority questioned. She really gets under his skin.
Yes, we got a beer bottle, we got a milk jug, and then earlier this guy this robot self-described it as a goon box, Goon. I'm obviously assuming that's a thing in Australia, or I guess at least in Melbourne, but no clue what it means or what it is. Wasn't he a famous criminal?
And therein lies the irony of the situation.
What a strange world we live in. I have no idea what these robot interludes are for so far. I mean, of course we'll find out, I guess. So this is what I was talking about. So every word that we saw that was highlighted in the previous kind of chapter is hovering here, and we pick 7 from which we gain a sort of expendable point to pay to learn about things in this cafe. I'm just gonna pick the kind of words that I wanted, because they all give us different things. Let's see. We wanted to learn about that drink, the Irishman or whatever. So let's get bourbon and amateur and cuppa. Let's get all like the... No, not all the food-related ones. Let's get some of the Maddie ones. Quantum. Where's Quantum? There it is. Quantum and mythical. Oh, it's a colloquial term for cast wine. Gotcha. Today I've heard of Goon. We got Quantum. How about Resurrection? And finally, Itchy. Urge? Ooh. Fuck it. Urge. So these words turn into like little concepts, and all the words have a different category, the concept they go in. So like this one's magic, cuppa is food, I think bourbon's also food, yep. So resurrection and quantum are probably magic. Or no, resurrection's lore. Quantum is magic? Okay. Amateur is guests, that's a new one. And urge is Maddie. They're related to the context in which they were spoken, so if you remember that context, you can like definitely pick exactly which things you're looking for. Quantum is not magic, but alright. Yeah, it's definitely science, but there's not a science category in this game. So this is where we are between scenes. Oh, hey, now we're on the second floor. Last time we were on the first. Um, and let's see. I mean, that looks pretty as hell. When we find something, I'll be able to show you what it means. So this is Maddie's inbox. Is this... Okay, yeah. So to unlock it, we need to spend one of each of these icons. And this is how we get the icons from the in-between chapter stuff. So we would need to spend one of these, one of those, and one Melbourne, which we don't have any Melbourne right now. So that's kind of what the in-between things are, is we're picking keywords that relate to these topics. Yeah, it's a really interesting way to do, like, lore and shit. Wait, memories? Okay, so these are like memories we have, I see. And then, so this is when we unlocked, so this is a recipe for something called the Lamington. Oh, and cool, they have like little lore bits. Oh. Not lore, like little extra game devy bits. That's cool. These are the big memories and these are the fragments. Gotcha. Keep the balance, second floor. Oh, cool, there's nothing needed to unlock it, so we can just unlock it. Concept art, that's the word I was thinking of. You're overdue this week, said Ned. He tapped the list of rules that Maddie kept posted by the door. This 24-hour rule. You sure you've been enforcing it? I think how we run things around here is none of your business, said Maddie. Actually, it absolutely is my business, said Ned. In fact, keeping the rules is basically my only business. That's kind of what the word enforcer means. I'm supposed to scold you for breaking the rules. So audit me. Fine, said Ned. Oh, you have to enforce it? It doesn't just happen naturally? So we do have to enforce it, but, like, it's not like it's a magically enforced thing that as soon as the spirit's been here 24 hours, they just go, you know? We have to, like, manually kick them out. Not manually in terms of gameplay-wise, but we have to, like, move them on. Fine, said Ned. Let me check your ledger. We don't keep a ledger, said Maddie. Maybe you should, said Ned. Lots of places do. It's a great system. You have someone stand at the door and have them marked down whenever someone comes in or leaves. Then you forcibly evict people who have overstayed their welcome. I'm amazed you don't even have a system like that in place. Some people overstay their welcome, other people understay it, said Shay. There's no need to strictly keep track of how long people stay, right? Just maintain the balance. You're right, said Ned. I think we can kick them out earlier. We don't know too much about that yet. All that matters is maintaining the balance, so maintain the balance, because when you don't, then we have a problem. We're a bit short-staffed to have someone acting as a full-time doorman, said Maddie. Figure it out, said Ned. He tapped the board, listing the rules. Change 24 hours to 23 hours. When you say 24 hours, people think you just colloquially mean 1 day, and they don't pay attention to the specific time. When you say 23 hours, people actually have to keep track of what time it is. That'd be fine, said Shay, except for the part where you're cutting time off people's stay. Trust me, said Ned. Anyone who would go right up to the limit is probably going to go over it. 23 hours is going to mean 23 hours plus an extra 5 minutes, 10 minutes, half hour, plus however long it takes to finish their drink. And if they leave in less than 24 hours, who gives a shit? I give a shit, said Shay. You're right, you should give a shit, said Ned. In fact, you should... I don't think I'm just going to go with a say since we've got voices, and it said who. In fact, you should celebrate whenever you manage to scooch someone out of here in under 24 hours, because the balance is upset, and now you've got to correct it. You either correct the balance 1 hour at a time, or the council can come in here and repossess some souls. Or we can find someone who knows how to manage this property responsibly. He turned to Shay. Come on, buddy. I don't want to have to take this place away from you. That would be quite the escalation. Well, you're already on the first level of escalation, which is a stern talking to. Let's try not to escalate it any further. Shay sighed. Maddie cut him off. We'll change the rule to 23 hours, okay? Buzz off. Wow, really? Well, okay then. And while you're rewriting the signs, you should also take the green tea frappuccino off the menu. Frap should be for coffee, not tea. Done. Wait, really? Damn, I didn't realize you were so open to feedback. Also, that caramel... We'll take it under advisement, said Natty, putting a hand on Ned's chest and physically pushing him towards the door. Hold up. Where are you going? What are you doing? Removing an unwanted guest. I need the practice if we're going to start enforcing those rules you care so much about. Now what? As he continued backpedaling to stay upright. Look, you could just... Bye, said Maddie as Ned crossed the threshold out of the cafe, and Maddie shut the door in his face. She turned around, leaning her back against the door, and sighed. God, every time you say Maddie, I turn my head to attention. Well, Maddie is this game. I'm almost always referred to you universally as Mads. Shay raised an eyebrow. You're serious about the rule change? Yeah. I'll change the sign in the menu after we close tonight. Wait, really? I think it's her. The rule change is just to keep him off our back, said Maddie. Plus, I'm Maddie, and she is Maddie. I should be able to hear the difference. Yeah, you should. And the menu thing? I've been meaning to take that off anyway. It's the kind of menu item that attracts the worst sort of people. Well, okay. Though I do think we should change the rule back to 24 hours after things have had enough time to balance out. Oh, and that was Chase saying that. Of course. Wouldn't want to upset the balance too far in the opposite direction. What would we do with all that extra time anyway? I don't know. Maybe, have money? Yeah. Ooh, we could unlock this if we wanted to. When Maddie was washing her hands when Ashley poked her head around the corner. You to confess something or to ask for something, thought Maddie to herself. Okay, well, let's see what else there is. Oh, getting some frame drops. Billiards 1. Delicate operation. Okay, there we go. Now we're back. The Fisherman 2. Okay, I think that's it. Okay. So, okay, it's probably just this area then that's causing the frame issues. For now, let's save up our things, and we won't get any in-between lore tidbits. And we found out that this is what the continue thing is for. No just brings us back to here, and continue is continue the story. Too many books to render? Yep, that's it. Whew. Day 2, 12 p.m. The terminal. Ugh. Rise and shine. Don't wanna. You shouldn't waste your last hours on Earth sleeping. Man. I was really hoping that I was having a really long, weird dream. Heh, sorry, no such luck. I'm still having trouble getting my head around it. I totally understand. Want a coffee? Is time literally money in this game? Kind of. It is for some things and it isn't in general. Yeah, just something simple. Hipster coffee coming right up. What's going on downstairs? I didn't even know you had a downstairs. There's more to this place than meets the eye. Maddie's down there, desperately trying to fix our debt situation. It sounds like she's hosting a cage match or something. Well, not exactly. But she's mentioned wanting to do that. There's some wrestler called the Red Comet that she wouldn't stop talking about for a while. Huh. And then because of that, Ashley got super obsessed with wrestling for a bit and kept trying to suplex me. So this means that suplex is going to be one of the words. Oh wait, can we click these? Oh my god, we've just discovered we can click these to find things out. Did she manage to? She's tiny. A couple of times. Ha! It's very humiliating. Oh, I can imagine. But to properly answer your question, Maddie's running a gambling ring. Huh, yeah, that does check out. Downstairs? All by herself? It's a fairly unconventional one. And by unconventional, you mean mortals generally aren't involved. The stakes are higher than usual. Oh. Oh. Coffee's ready. Come over and get it. They gamble for time, among other things. You don't sound like you're a huge fan of the idea. I'm not. It's undignified. I mean, as long as Maddie's not in danger, shouldn't it be fine? The council doesn't like it. They turn a blind eye because we don't cause trouble otherwise. But I'd rather not have to worry about bad things coming our way, because Maddie refuses to approach the problem from a different angle. And by the problem, you mean the debt, yeah? I was pretty drunk, but I think I remember Maddie storming off after Ned turned up. Yup. I'm a bit worried about her. Wish I could help. You all seem pretty nice. The thought's appreciated. Maddie will figure it out eventually, though, I'm sure. She just needs time. Hey. Thanks for the coffee, by the way. I just realized you haven't actually made me pay for a bunch of them. How'd you expect to pay for them? Oh, right, yup, no cash. If I were feeling particularly capricious, I'd ask you to pay in time. But you're a nice kid, and you need every minute you've got. You want to head downstairs? I can see your eyes darting to the stairs. I'm not going down, but I'm also not going to stop you. Yeah, if that's okay. Go on then, I'll stick around up here. Catch you in a bit.
The stairs that led down to the basement were solid and well worn, with smooth ruts on each step and a handrail that had been polished to a silky sheen through years of use. Kishan had always liked stairwells. People never lingered in them for long, and he'd found them to be a good place to catch a breather. He wasn't obsessed with them, that'd be weird, but he definitely appreciated a nice set of stairs. On further reflection, it probably was a little weird. Downstairs, Maddie's audience clamored for blood. From you to me, with the understanding that your remaining moments on this plane are limited, you surrender this time freely, without coercion, as agreed. Contract fulfilled, you're free to go. I'm not sure who's saying this. That's 3 in a row, you bloodthirsty bastards. The crowd cheered. Maddie was clearly an expert at winding them up into a frenzy. Who's next? The room fell dead silent. Come on, isn't anyone here brave enough to challenge me? I thought you came in here to play with knives, you pansies. Seriously? Anyone? Don't hold out on me. Do I need to pick someone out from the crowd then? Is this the fucking knife game? I think it is. Is this what we've come to? Maddie's gaze swept the audience. Kishan, good to see you upright. Interested in a game of skill?
Me?
Yes, you.
Oh. Sure.
Give me some enthusiasm, my man.
Sure. What's the game?
5-Finger Fillet. What a great... That's my new metal band. 5-Finger Fillet. Some of the people in here just call it the knife game. The knife game. I keep saying knife. Damn, fuck male gaze or female gaze. Give me some of that Maddie gaze. You ever heard of it?
Ooh. Oh, he's smiling. Oh, finally, something I'm good at. Uh-oh. Kishan, do you have a mysterious backstory? Episode 3, Rise and Shine. Get you a man who looks at you the way Kishan looks at that knife. Ugh. You've got a lot of knives in this place.
Tell me about it.
Damn, this thing has a good weight to it.
Of course, I wouldn't make you compete with an inferior tool.
Ha!
What?
Sorry, I was waiting for you to segue into calling me an inferior tool.
Shit, that was low-hanging fruit, wasn't it? Next time, mate.
Sure.
Kishan did another experimental slash, and this time it made an audible whoosh. The spectators oohed and ahed. But this wasn't for them. He knew that he only had one shot to get accustomed to the blade. You done showing off?
Nothing wrong with putting on a little show.
Sounds like you're stalling for time. Getting cold feet, perhaps?
Psh, not a chance.
Let's get started, then. You know what you're wagering?
Shay mentioned something about you gambling with time.
It's not gambling if it's a game of skill. But that's besides the point. We're both wagering 4 hours. But if you win, it comes from the cafe's balance. If I win, it comes from yours. You've got around 16 hours left, in case you weren't keeping track.
Shit, only that many?
Want a little extra time to play with, then?
Hell yes. Let's stop wasting it and get this over with.
You sure you know what you're getting into? Most people are pretty shy about playing with the time they have left, especially when their tank's running as empty as yours. Wait, he's got 16 hours left. That's more than half a day. How is that time running empty? Huh.
Yup, come on. Unless you're getting cold feet.
Hardly. You've got 30 seconds. Smack the timer when you're ready.
Oh shit. The crowd cheered and Kishan fed off their enthusiasm. In response, Maddie leaned back, tapped her finger on the table, feigning impatience. He met her eyes, grinned, and continued his performance. He met her the point narrowly missing each of his fingers. Stabs, strong enough to drive the knife a millimeter or two into the table, were good if he wanted to put on a show. And of course, giving the spectators a show was part of the fun.
You might be going fast enough to put on a show, but you're not going fast enough to win.
How'd I do?
16 sets if I counted correctly.
Whoa. Oh, these are audience people.
Whoa. I couldn't do 16. That's how many Maddie beat me with. Is she gonna lose? Now she's gonna kick his arse. Feeling good about that result?
Certainly am.
Rightio then. Watch closely.
Oh, I will.
16.
Scared?
1. 3.
7, 11, 15. Oh, 15. Wait, did he beat her? Told ya, she's unbeatable. Is it magic? She could cheat if she wanted to. Definitely not. She's just that good. Poor guy, he didn't know what he was getting into. Sorry, mate. You beat me fair and square. I'm pretty impressed. I aim to please. I'll be taking those hours now, if you don't mind. Yeah, sure. How does this work? Poke! Just like this. You won't feel a thing. Kashan felt a brief tightness in his chest, and just for a moment, the tip of Maddie's finger burned white hot. You can't beat entropy. That's true. They time trade through the nips. Ow! Shit! Someone in the crowd laughed. Sorry, I lied. It's done now, though. Alright, does anyone else dare to compete with me? Come on, looking for some actual decent opposition here. I'll take any challenge, even if it's chess or something. Any challenge? I challenge you to get everyone a drink. Rounds on me. I didn't realize you were watching. There wasn't anything happening upstairs and I got bored. Right. So, you took some hours from Kashan, huh? Yes, I did. Do you feel good about that? Che... Do you? I won them fair and square. He didn't know what he was getting into. There's an obvious power imbalance here that you're exploiting. He knew the rules! That doesn't change anything. You led him to believe that he'd get some extra time. And? Barring a miracle on his part, that absolutely wasn't going to happen. It doesn't matter. He's just passing through. A couple hours won't make any difference. Maddie, I am disappointed in you. Our patrons respect us. We need to earn that respect by treating them with respect ourselves. Ooh, we getting the wall slap. This is not respectful or dignified. Cheating vulnerable passers through out of their time. We're above that. We're better than that. I don't care whether you think it's dishonest or not. I want you to give that poor man his time back. Don't pout, this is serious. I feel like a broken record saying this, but while I understand your intentions are good, you can't keep doing these things. It's all for you. If you really want to do this for me, find another way. This isn't worth it, Maddie. It breaks my heart to see you like this, and I know that you're trying your hardest. But if this really, truly is not worth sacrificing your own self-respect over. Everyone here respects you, but you gambling with hours just cheapens that. I'll give the hours back. Shame, I was pretty great with a knife. Still not as good as me. I was pretty close. Oh. Reloading? Okay, there we go. Do that to you. What, wall slap or angrily go off at you? Cause I'll happily do. Maybe we should make that a bits redeem. We angrily go off on someone. Ooh, both in that order? Okay, we can maybe arrange something later tonight. Oh shit, someone said something. Oh wait, they named them Lovelace. Which one was this? This one was GLaDOS? Yes. What form did you have before being reborn?
I think I was a crab.
Come on, I'm being serious. Ashley wouldn't harvest spirit liquid from a crab. Oh, so these are people Ashley harvested spirit goo from.
You're assuming an awful lot about how squeamish she is.
As far as I can remember, I lived above streets, next to the sky.
So, a bird then. Wings and feathers and such.
No, not that. I do remember flying, though.
Oh, were you a sugar glider?
Describe.
Did you eat insects and tree sap and flower nectar?
That is familiar.
Wonder how Ashley found you then.
Could have been anything, really. You mentioned bright lights earlier.
Oof.
Yeah, I'm thinking you got hit by a car.
That seems likely? Is that bad?
I mean, you're here now, so...
Whether you like it or not.
Shut up.
I am still adjusting.
And this was the mid-chapter robot section. Alright. Are there only 7 words total? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6... Okay, there's like 8 or 9. Definitely power imbalance. Okay, now we can count them all. 4, 8, 9. Okay, 9, I was right. So it's basically which 2 do we not want? I don't care about sleeping or gambling. Alright, we got magic. We got death. Extra time. Contract. Power imbalance. Suplex. And white hot. More magic. We're getting a lot of magics. Alright, I don't remember how long off the top of my head these chapters have been. So I'm thinking maybe we'll quit the game right now and just do some end of stream chatting before calling it. Oh, are we gonna be in a different place every time? Shit, maybe we shouldn't be saving up our points and stuff. Shit, yo. Have we been goofing? Have we been... Did they pull the rug out from under us? Wandering Spirit. Beth. Beth? Have we met a Beth? The Fisherman 3. Any of these? Oh, hang on a second, though. Where's our continue gonna be? I mean, it's okay. It's not there. Oh, wow, we have nothing for this one. Which one is this? I mean, we have enough for this. The lack of music creeps me out. Yeah, me too. Let's go, little girl. The man standing in front of Beth smirked. The knife he held seemed almost slight compared to his massive hands, but that didn't make it any less intimidating. Finish this one quick, came a call from behind the knife holder. 3 men stood behind him. Okay, I guess we're just gonna keep narrating this one with me, since Beth is the only girl. 3 men stood behind him, wearing expressions which ranged from amused to bored. Beth felt her palm getting sweaty, loosening her grip on the knife in her right hand, sliding her thumb along the guard to reassure herself that its shape hadn't changed since the moment she picked it up. Take your friend's advice. Beth said to the man who was menacing her.
Finish this quick. After all, I am just a little girl. Well, as little as any 15-year-old girl could be.
Can do, said the man, and he drew his knife up for an overhead swing. The man's movement suggested he didn't know how to use a knife. Not really. He was swinging the knife like he'd swing a fist, like he was trying to bludgeon her with it, like he'd never really used a knife before. He was stupid. Mercifully stupid. She tried to reassure herself of that fact, trying not to lose her resolve. He lunged towards her as he brought the knife down, and Beth raised her left arm. She felt the edge of the knife hit her skin, but the impact of the blow caused the man to lose his grip on the knife. An opening. Beth grabbed her attacker's arm and pulled him toward her while thrusting her own knife toward him at chest level. She drove the knife into the man's chest with all the force she could muster, and he fell on the ground and gasped as Beth released her grip on him. The man lay on the ground and put a hand to his chest, moaning, "Son of a bitch!" Bro, Beth is a badass.
You doing okay down there?
Said Beth. The man sat up and patted his chest. I didn't expect
To lose to a girl?
No, said the man. What? Oh, this is still the man. Whoops. Well, that too, but I didn't expect it to hurt this much.
These rubber practice knives are no joke,
said Beth.
If I had stabbed any harder, I might have broken a rib.
The man stood up. You got a name, girl?
You can call me Beth, she said, extending a hand.
He shook it with a look of hesitation. I'm Kyle. I've got to say, Beth, that was kind of a cheap trick.
How do you mean?
I mean the way you blocked my knife with your arm. It just bounced right off. You couldn't do that if you were using real knives. He's right, said one of the spectators. Not really a fair fight with rubber knives. I'd like a rematch, said Kyle. Yeah, said one of the spectators. Rematch! The others began chanting along with him.
Rematch, rematch, rematch.
A voice thundered from above. I thought I told you guys to keep it down. Everyone spun around to face the stairs leading up to the ground floor. Oh, it's Maddie.
I thought I told you guys to keep it down. Everyone spun to face the stairs leading up to the ground floor.
Maddie was leaning over the railing. Blah, 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 I missed the words.
She tapped a poster on the wall. Beth took a moment to glance at the sign. Fight Club rules. 1.
Don't quote Tyler Durden. 2. Oh my god, seriously, no Tyler Durden quotes. Okay, so the movie and book Fight Club, the first 2 rules of Fight Club are 1, do not talk about Fight Club, and 2, seriously, do not talk about Fight Club. And the main sort of pseudo-antagonist in Fight Club is Tyler Durden. So, this is such, oh my god, this is a fantastic reference. Holy shit.
3.
Always assume your opponent is mortal. Okay, now we're different from Fight Club rules.
Practice weapons only. 4. Be considerate to other guests. Keep noise to a reasonable level. We don't have many rules here, said Maddie. Please don't make me kick you out of the basement. Everyone else in the room cast their gaze downward, looking ashamed with several mumbled apologies. Maddie nodded and climbed back up the stairs, content that she had made her point.
Seriously, though, said Kyle. Not really a fair fight without real knives. Beth walked over to the edge of the room and lifted a rug, revealing 2 steak knives. Several whispers erupted from the crowd. Oh my god, is that a real knife? Where'd you get these? Oh, this is Kyle now. Where'd you get these? Asked Kyle.
I swiped them from upstairs, said Beth. They're not exactly combat gear, but these blades are fit enough to cut through flesh, whether it's a cooked steak or a human arm.
Beth held one of these steak knives by the blade, presenting its handle to Kyle. We've already broken
one rule tonight. How about breaking another one?
I won't get hurt, said Kyle. I mean, I can still feel the pain, but, I'm not afraid of getting stabbed.
Neither am I. But please don't say you're ready for this if you're not ready to bleed. She turned the knife over in her hands, pressing her thumb against the tip, just enough to draw a single drop of blood.
Kyle grinned. Do I look like I would be here if I was afraid to die? Pretty good story. I wonder if we'll find out who Beth is ever. And if we'll figure out how to leave this place. Because I don't see the little previous continue thing. Ashley's journal. Oh. Rotten Poppy. Why is that red? Weird. Do we have to spend all the things we have, maybe? But what if I want to save some? Is it on the ceiling? Rotten Poppy used to be my nickname in high school, you know. Have we yet to say a phrase that didn't used to be a nickname in high school of yours, Mads? I don't think we have. Okay. So, Rotten Poppy. Billiards 2. Don't have enough for that one. Damn it. Oh, wait a minute. Continue, escape. Okay. Nope, I was quite popular. You see, it went by many names? Okay. Many. Rotten Poppy. There's gotta be another... Oh my god, I keep pressing escape, so I want to leave that menu. Is there seriously no... Okay, yeah, we don't have enough for that. What the heck? I'm not seeing anything that looks like the previous, like, continue screen. Because it would be on a table, but it's not on any of these tables. So, not there. I guess we'll go and see what the poppy is, because this one's glowy. So that's gotta mean something, right? Unlock. I'm gonna drink myself some tea real quick. My throat is killing me. Maddie opened an herb jar and sighed as she examined the contents. Rotten. She began pouring them down the sink. I hate poppy seeds, she muttered to herself. I won't tolerate that kind of hate speech here, said Jay. Too bad the rules aren't yours to make, old man. You should have thought of that before you handed me the keys. I could help you get the keys back. I've got a magnetic grabber that... The keys are a metaphor. They're not some kind of magical talisman that grants ownership over an establishment. But there is a magical talisman that grants ownership over the establishment, asked Ashley. Yeah, said Maddie. It's called a deed. And this deed entitles me to certain privileges, such as expressing my hatred for poppy seeds. Hate's not good for the soul. Hate corrupts the soul. Hey, I'm new here. But, are you talking literally? Does hatred actually corrupt the soul? No, hatred does not corrupt the soul. Nor will poppy seeds... Wait, who's this? Oh, nor will poppy seeds despite blah 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 blah. It's a good thing, says Shay, because Maddie's soul is full of hate. Trust me, I've seen the ultrasound. Once again, as the new guy, I gotta ask, are you talking literally? No, hatred does not show up on an ultrasound, said Maddie. And I assume the thing about bay leaves corrupting the soul is also a metaphor. Oh no, said Maddie, that part was entirely literal. Bay leaves absorb bitterness. You always remove the bay leaf from something before eating it. Bitterness as in figurative bitterness? I was talking literally in the sense that bay leaves absorb figurative bitterness. But yes, they absorb literal bitterness. I'm so confused right now, said Shay. Just don't absorb a bay leaf into your soul and you'll be fine, said Maddie. It's not the kind of thing that happens accidentally. Are you sure? Said Kashan. Because I think I may have accidentally ingested a bay leaf one time. My friend's grandma made this big pot of chili.
The soul is not connected to your digestive tract, said Maddie. It's not your gut. So unless you're inhaling your food, it's not going to be a problem.
Again, said Kashan. New guy here. Soul. Respiratory system. That's a thing?
Oh yeah, said Maddie. Why do you think people are so into burning herbs and inhaling them?
Y'all, the lore! Weed transcends your soul. Holy shit. This game is going hard. I always assumed that was just how I don't exactly know how cannabis works, but it's like psychoactive.
What? No, not that herb.
Ooh, swap bodies for a minute. Ugh.
What? Said Maddie. No, not that herb. Like people who burn incense.
Huh, said Kashan. That's something new.
That's why you always have to watch out for when herbs go bad. Someone might accidentally inhale some of them. Yet another reason to hate poppy seeds and their short shelf life.
Kashan's eyes narrowed. How long does it take for poppy seeds to go bad?
These went bad in a matter of months.
A matter of months? How many months are we talking here?
Maybe 30?
Kashan did some counting on his fingers. 30 months is 2.5 years, if I'm not mistaken. Shay piped up. You left a jar of poppy seeds for 2.5 years? Maddie nodded.
As I said, a number of months. 30 is a number.
Yet again, Maddie's dialogue is so incredible. 30 is an injustice, said Shay. How long have you not touched poppy seeds in all this time?
People don't actually like poppy seeds, said Maddie. People just like the muffins they come in. If you give them the muffin without the poppy seeds, they'll like it even more. Poppy seeds just makes everything worse.
People love poppy seeds, said Shay. Me, for instance. I have a great love for the humble poppy. Really?
Then how is it you've never touched this jar of poppy seeds in the past 30 or so months it's been sitting on the spice shelf?
Shay shrugged. I like lots of things. Evidently, during the past 30 months, I've found things I enjoyed more than the humble poppy seed. I'm offended by the idea that you would discriminate against such a lowly and unpretentious food item.
You like the idea of poppy seeds, said Maddie. You like the idea of an herb that comes in discrete units called seeds, so that you don't have to wonder about how much a sprig is. It's something that you can picture, as opposed to cumin that you wouldn't recognize even if I said it on your tongue. Or rosemary, which you probably forgot was a spice, and which you couldn't tell from time. You see, when you see me disposing of poppy seeds, it pains you, because it's something you can conceptualize. If I told you that I hate cumin and had to flush a bunch of it down the sink, would you be bothered by that?
Probably not, said Shay.
So really, it is not I who am discriminating against the poppy seed, but is you who is discriminating against non-poppy seed spices. There's no reason for us to have poppy seeds anywhere in this cafe. People claim they want them, but you can go years without ever serving up a single poppy seed, and no one will notice its absence. A woman wearing a loose green sweater walked up to the counter.
Were you just talking about poppy seeds?
Yes, said Maddie. We're all out.
Oh, that's too bad, said the woman. I was hoping you might have a...
Don't say muffin, Maddie thought to herself. Don't say anything about poppy seed muffins.
A poppy seed muffin, said the woman. My grandmother was really fond of them. Shay grinned at Maddie as Maddie tried to avoid cringing. The woman in the green sweater said, They used to be a part of the standard muffin trifecta. Chocolate, blueberry, poppy seed. I always wondered why cafes stopped serving poppy seed muffins.
I wonder, said Maddie aloud.
It's been so long since I've tasted one, said the woman.
Years, I'm guessing, said Maddie.
Yes, it's been years, said the woman. Well, okay, that was certainly a weird departure. Any leads now on how to escape? I don't think we can activate any more of these. Okay, yeah, we can't do that one. I think the only other one was right here. And we can't do that one either. We're not missing something, are we? Right, there's also this one. We can't get that one. Okay, is there... Maybe we'll just save and call it here for now, because... I mean, we're clearly missing something. But, like, what? Yeah, we can't unlock that. That looked like that said something, but it didn't. Let's look up a bit, I guess. Nope, I'm not seeing it in the up anywhere. Yeah, I can't find it anywhere. If there is a computer somewhere, what if we try doing one of these again? Nope, that's just read. What about this one again? I could have sworn we already did this one. Okay, well, I guess we'll unlock that one and read it next time. Alright. Okay, so that was our first playthrough of, well, that was the first of hopefully many parts to a playthrough of Necrobarista. That was a really fun game. Everything about it I really liked. Hell yeah, fun game, please finish. I need it in my life. Oh, absolutely. This was very fun. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's anything worthy of mentioning. Other than that, standard stuff, yeah. I can't think of anything. That's pretty much it for tonight's stream. It's pretty straightforward, wouldn't you say so? Yeah, pretty straightforward. Thank you all so much for coming, whether you're only here a little bit or the full time. Thank you everyone, those who participated in chat and those who didn't. We stand lurkers as much as we stand people who chat. Mwah, mwah, mwah to all of you. May your tomorrow be as grand as your greatest yesterday. Now, let's check out who to raid. Let's see who else is online. Oh, there's a lot of people online. How about... Oh, God, there's so many people online. I don't know who I want to raid. Oh, Atlas Moonshine. I didn't even see him online. Alright, we're going to raid Atlas Moonshine, the wonderful, lovable moth boy. And have a fantastic evening, y'all. Our next stream is also tomorrow at 6:30. We really stream a lot in the middle of the week chunk and then on Saturday. Yep. Tomorrow we will... Fuck, I don't know. We'll do it. We'll play it by ear. That's what we've been doing. Maybe we'll do Hollow Knight? Alright, see y'all. Let's send you on over.